Hello and a warm welcome to Federal special program Capital Beat. Now, Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that party convener Arvind Kejriwal was attacked by the BJP people during his foot march in Vikaspuri, which is in West Delhi. And this incident happened on Friday late evening. Now, a clip which has gone viral, it shows some black flags and some slogans being raised. And but Aam Aadmi Party has not specified the nature of the attack as to what kind of nature the attack was, and but it's for sure that Arvind Kejriwal has suffered no physical harm. And what is being said by BJP that there were people who are trying to complain, raise complaints about the dirty water, and this is how Kejriwal felt infuriated. Now all those things are coming out, and BJP is saying that Aam Aadmi Party is just spreading lies. Now, is Aam Aadmi Party spreading lies, or is it BJP's insecurity which makes the political situation so volatile at this point of time? Now, joining me now is Dr. Akashdeep Muni, who's the political analyst and also an Aam Aadmi Party supporter. Thank you so much for joining, Akash. And we have TK Rajlakshmi, Senior Deputy Editor
Hello.
from the Frontline. Thank you so much, Rajlakshmi, for joining. And I'll begin with Akash. Uh, how would you really read the attack as the alleged attack, which Aam Aadmi Party says that Arvind Kejriwal was attacked, whereas BJP says that it's just a bundle of lies. Now, what would you say to this?
See, Niluji, it is not only this attack, but the bigger hooliganism that Bharatiya Janata Party is doing in this country, which is really worrisome for any individual Indian who is worried about the country. Now, if talking about this particular attack, there is a person called Rohit Sherawat who was present there. Now, this particular rally was of Aam Aadmi Party rally. What BJYM people were doing there? If they wanted to protest, they could have protested. But if you see the pictures after from the official handle of this Rohit Sherawat, his shirt is torn. There is a supporter of him who is without clothes. Now these type of pictures show that there were hooliganism done at that particular place. Now who did it and what these people were doing there, this is the police to decide. But my bigger question is that why, when Bharatiya Janata Party has all the powers, it has the police and all officers in Delhi, why it is allowing the hooliganism? And to answer this, you need to understand the history of Bharatiya Janata Party, what they are doing actually. While India is suffering bigger issues of poverty, illiteracy, malnutrition, today there is a case in the Honorable Supreme Court that the word secular and socialist should be removed. And the Honorable Supreme Court is also mulling upon that, on which Justice Khanna said that, why do you want to make India not secular? And there are 3 people from Bharatiya Janata Party who has applied for it. This is on the ideological base. If you talk about foreign policy also, there also you are going, the way where you are going, you don't know. Today, there is a American court which has issued notice against Indian NSA Ajit Doval. It is American court, Americans have issued notices against India. So, talking on a larger perspective, Bharatiya Janata Party, the way they are functioning, shows that they are for criminal nature and hooliganism rather than constructive development. If they wanted to protest, they could have protested peacefully. But they didn't.
Akash, now during election time, elections are due in February, sometimes in 2025. Just few months are left. Now, during the election period, whenever a leader goes out or moves on a foot march, through the election areas, we do find people coming up with complaints. And what now to call this a fatal attack on Arvind Kejriwal? Now, this is something which is beyond comprehension. Would you really call it a fatal attack? He's not suffered a physical harm. Atishi, when she conducted a press conference, she's not specified the nature of the attack. There were black flags being raised, there were slogans raised, but to call it a fatal attack, don't you think that this is a little exaggerated on the part of the Aam Aadmi Party?
See, I don't think so. It is exaggerated. Why I'm saying this is that the videos that are released on the social media handles of Aam Aadmi Party, kindly go through it, and you'll find that there are people, including Rohit Sherawat, who is, who wants to harm the convener, national convener. Now, if I am protesting, like for example, I don't like your show, so I'll protest in front of your house, but I'll be not trying to beat you up or harm you, right? This is we are living in a civilized society. We are not hooligans. This person who is so powerful on Twitter, who is so powerful he has pictures with the municipal commissioner, he has pictures with all the higher dignitaries of Delhi. Now, why this person is moving his hand and wants to attack and beat up the national convener of a party? What type of person he is? Why Narendra Modi ji is unable to tame his party men? Why Narendra Modi ji is unable to tell his party men कि भाई ये गांधी जी का देश है, ये आप किस तरह का देश बनाना चाहते हो? So these type of questions will be raised, and of course, black flags should be raised when a leader goes on if there is any problem. But you cannot beat up that leader. Now you remember, I want to take you back, Niluji, to the Punjab incident when Narendra Modi ji visited Punjab. He was stranded at a place for 10 minutes. In that particular case, all Bharatiya Janata Party people said that Punjab में उनको मारने की साजिश हो रही थी. और याद रखिएगा, प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट इवन ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेड इन हिज ट्विटर हैंडल कि मैं बच के आ गया पंजाब से. It means that there were people who were wanting to kill him. Now, in that particular incident, he was not beaten. There was no harm to him, or neither somebody wanted to harm him. But in this particular case, people wanted to beat him. Why? I want to ask Delhi police why they have not arrested this person called Rohit Sherawat. Why they're afraid of LG? Why they are afraid of their bosses? Why they're not working autonomously? When in this country will policing bodies work autonomously, including Delhi Police, CBI, and ED? These questions will be asked.
Okay, now let me come to Rajlakshmi. Rajlakshmi, how would you really see this overhyped incident which has happened? He was on a foot march
Yeah.
in Vikaspuri area. Elections are around the corner. There could be possible reasons where people would be wanting to make complaints, as what many people are saying that there was a complaint of dirty water, some tanker mafias operating there, and apparently people had walked up with complaints on that. But Aam Aadmi Party has gone ahead and said that it was almost like BJP people wanted to kill Arvind Kejriwal. Now, how would you really see this incident? Is it like an overhype? Is it something which Aam Aadmi Party is trying to exaggerate, or they do you do find some merit in what they are saying? Because everyone, even Sanjay Singh has gone ahead and said that they it seems that BJP is trying to kill Arvind Kejriwal, and if anything happens to him, the only responsibility will lie on BJP's head.
See, Neelu, clearly something has happened, right? There has been something. It is not something which is make believe in that sense. So I think that the police, I mean, have been coming out with very strange statements that there has been no complaint as yet, etc. Now I think the Delhi police is sufficiently uh, in fact equipped to find out whether something of that kind happened or not, because after all we're talking about a man who's been a former CM of the state also, so he's not a small fry, and is also the national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party. So the Delhi police should take serious note of it, in fact, irrespective of the fact whether a complaint has been filed or not. Because why should it wait for a complaint to be filed and then act after the complaint is filed? I mean, it should. I'm sure it has. It has its informants all over the place in the city who would sort of inform them that something like this has happened, and that since it's a padyatra, I mean, it makes all the more sense that they should ensure that it occurs, or it takes place, without any incident whatsoever. Now, as far as the political reactions are concerned, I'm quite surprised that the BJP should not, in fact, condemn it at all. I mean, I'm saying even if it has I mean, happened to the extent of, of not exactly sort of resulting, in physical harm to Mr. Kejriwal, but the environment was sort of created, as per reports, etc. And therefore the BJP should also, as a political party, condemn it. I mean, it should call it out, and say that whoever is responsible for that should be apprehended, and that the Delhi police should take
But
action against.
BJP is saying that Aam Aadmi Party is just spreading lies. That's all. They've never said that we condemn the attack or anything. Even Mr. Sajdeva, whose a soundbite is available everywhere, he said that Aam Aadmi Party is spreading lies.
Yeah, yeah. No, so exactly. So in fact, it just brings me to what the previous speaker was saying. When he said, that when Mr. Modi was stranded on the highway for a few hours, en route to Punjab, I mean, this entire thing was created, that there was a conspiracy. The conspiracy to kill him, etc. Right, and the whole sort of machinery swung into action, and of course there was no incident at all there, right, and there was nothing of that kind happened, but 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 a lot of optics was generated around this, that generally the law and order, is absolutely crumbling in Punjab because of the Aam Aadmi Party being there, and that none other than the Prime Minister's life, was uh, was put in danger, right? So so there the BJP went, on an overdrive. I mean, it went completely on an overdrive. So I mean, here, I mean, I think that in the same vein, it should have sort of called out for an independent inquiry. That is because it is after all, political party which is going to contest elections in Delhi. I think from that point of view, at least it should at least have the sense to show that it is impartial, and that it has nothing to fear, and that it says, and that it calls upon the Delhi police to initiate an inquiry, etc. Right now, in
No, but
fact, they are saying, yeah,
no, you are right, Raj Lakshmi. You were saying that at least they should sound impartial and at least constitute some kind of an inquiry. Then you also said the Delhi police, nothing stops them from going ahead and lodging the complaint, getting an FIR registered. All of that has not happened. So, what does this really go to show about the approach of the BJP and even the Delhi police towards Aam Aadmi Party? What does it really show, Raj Lakshmi? Then I'll come to Akash.
yeah.
Yes.
No, it is indeed, a sorry state of affairs, because as I said, when it came to Mr. Modi, the BJP created such a big hue and cry. So I think the same yardsticks should apply to all other political leaders I mean, who face threats of physical harm, or I mean, to whatever extent it may be, I mean, I don't think, one should wait till something, drastic happens to react. So as a political party, the BJP should have,
Right. All right. Now,
of
Akash,
its
coming to
outfit,
right.
are being held responsible for engineering the unrest in that area. Now,
Right.
as I said, it is not beyond the Delhi police to get details. I mean to say that nobody has complained so far. I mean, of course, Aam Aadmi Party not complaining is also one aspect to be sort of dealt with. I mean, because in sense, perhaps they were not really karyakartas, whatever, but then maybe there were people there, right? So maybe the Aam Aadmi Party does not want to file two cases against unknown people. Tomorrow the Delhi police will name, 50, 60, 100 people in that entire thing. It's also bad tactics for a party which is going to contest elections in a few months. So all said and done, something has happened, and that something, which has happened, should be ascertained by the investigative agencies. It is not any political party's business to find out, who were the people involved, or that what was the nature of the attack, etc. I mean, but then for the Delhi police to say that we haven't got a complaint, so we don't know what's happening. I mean, it's really a sorry state of affairs if they're saying that we
Hmm.
don't even know that something like this has happened.
Right. No, but
Yeah.
coming to the politics of it, Akash, even Arvind Kejriwal is going on padyatras. We see Manish Sisodia also going on padyatras. Do you think? And I saw a clip which was doing the rounds on the social media where I think it was a BJP supporter which said that we will oppose Arvind Kejriwal wherever he goes. Now, if that is the kind of video which is there on the social media, what does it really show? That is BJP insecure? What kind of a political situation is really evolving on the streets of Delhi when Aam Aadmi Party is on a Padyatra, all its leaders are interacting with the people? So, would you say that this is some kind of an insecurity with which BJP is suffering?
See, Niluji, the best thing that can happen for Aam Aadmi Party is when BJP, threatens Aam Aadmi Party leader physically. So the people's sympathy will go to obviously the Aam Aadmi Party leader. But coming on to the larger point of view, Kejriwal will continue his Padyatra. Today he has another Padyatra, and so does other leaders of Aam Aadmi Party. But now I want to show you this picture. Please see this picture. This is the person called Rohit Sherapa. He is BJP Yuva Morcha's vice president. There's a person standing beside him, nude, and there is this guy whose shirt is torn. Now tomorrow, this person has huge followers in Twitter, and tomorrow he might be the spokesperson and might get a posh cabinet post also. So Niluji, I want to ask you as a media person, tomorrow if you have this person as the IT minister, will you find yourself secure in this country when these type of people who are half nudes become ministers and then give slogans? You know what the IT minister slogan he gave? You also know. I don't want to repeat it here. My point of view here is that these type of hooliganism is very bad for this country, and any person, even BJP supporters who have been in this, who have been targeting Kejriwal, now they are coming out and they saying कि ये अच्छा नहीं कर रहा है, ये सब गुंडागर्दी नहीं करनी चाहिए, आप काम पे बात करो. There are many now. Kejriwal is in power since last 10 years. You have number of points when somebody is in power. You can put out that this is the problem of the common man. This is the problem of the common man. Water, electricity, anything, whatever thing. But interestingly, they don't have their list of problems. Now they have come to threaten this, and this is totally undemocratic. This will harm BJP in Delhi. I don't think so that BJP will get the 7-8 seats that it got previously. It will come down to 0, it seems, at this time. They may get 1 or 2, but the bigger message is that Arvind Kejriwal is going to get a bigger mandate in the upcoming Delhi elections in 2025.
There are several clips also which are doing the rounds that sometimes people start talking about the fact that is Aam Aadmi Party trying to orchestrate these kind of attacks, and they are showing those clips how in 2011 he was slapped, then in 2015 or 2016 there's a clip of 2019 where he was attacked, and then Aam Aadmi Party is also saying that each time the attack is unearthed, we find a BJP person behind it. So, what is really right, and how does one believe who is right and who is wrong at this point of time? Akasha, then I'll take a comment from Raj Lakshmi as well.
Niluji, this person is a BJYM vice president. What he was doing in Vikaspuri, why he is semi-nude, why his shirts are torn, and there are videos also. This is just a picture. There are videos also, and police was there present. Police is talking with these people, the semi-nude people on road. Now, I as an Indian citizen, I as a taxpayer, honest taxpayer, I won't be really feeling very safe behind these people. These are hooligans. They should be behind bars. I ask them why Delhi police has not put them behind bars. Apart from that, this person tomorrow will become a cabinet minister and sit as the IT minister of this country and take whatever decisions he wants. And we can't do anything. We cannot do anything. I don't know how much educated this person is. I want to know how much education he has got. I want to know what his family is doing. I want to know that is media going to his family and asking कि आपका भाई कल क्यों फटे शर्ट में खड़ा हुआ था वहां पे. ये प्रश्न मीडिया को पूछना चाहिए, पर मीडिया वो प्रश्न नहीं पूछ रहा है क्योंकि मीडिया के पास और भी ज्यादा बड़े काम है जैसे कि एड बटोरना. So you people are doing a very good job. At least you're bringing out the truth in front of the people. But the bigger question is that what action Delhi police will take. I'm still waiting for it.
So far, Delhi police hasn't taken any action, and as you said, that Arvind Kejriwal will be going on another Padayatra today. But coming to the actual political situation in Delhi, Rajlakshmi, if I may ask you, uh, how do you think, who seems to be having an advantage as far as the Delhi electoral scene is concerned? Though it's still a few months away, we are still talking only about Maharashtra and Jharkhand, which is round the corner. But the very fact that these kind of incidents are coming up, the election scene is Delhi also doesn't look too far. So, how would you say, is BJP really insecure? Because 10 years of Arvind Kejriwal, I mean, Aam Aadmi Party government, and they would be in a desperate state. So, is really BJP in a desperate to come back to power in 2025?
Yeah. They seem to be quite desperate. I mean, we had the state president of the BJP taking a dip, in the Yamuna, and it was learned that he got hospitalized also the next day with a skin infection and something else too. So seems to be that they're quite desperate to prove a point. This whole thing about pollution, they've been at it, and why would one take a dip in the Yamuna? I mean, come on, honestly. I mean, unless this is all about creating a little sensation and then also getting hospitalized in the process, and and then the skin infection, etc. So they are desperate, clearly, because and this entire thing around pollution is to attract its upper middle class voters, which I mean, for instance, for the lower middle class as well as the working class really don't have an option to stay indoors or get air purifiers, etc. They have to go out to work, right? And as far as Delhi is concerned, the in fact, the benefits of free electric subsidized electricity or free electricity up to certain units, education. There, there have been some advancements, in fact, lots of advancement, I'd say, in terms of giving relief to people, um, in their budgets. I mean, if you just look at the prices of essential items today, I mean, they are just completely out of one's reach, and here we have a central government, which can affect, a price control on the prices, of at least of vegetables, which every day, which people have to consume every day. I mean, it's just beyond the reach of the Aam Aadmi today. And in this scenario, I mean, I'm really surprised that the BJP doesn't have anything worthwhile to raise, but make this big thing about pollution, and it really doesn't seem to be as serious as it should, as a party in opposition, because it has, very little to offer. I think, at the end of the day, it has very little to offer. The Aam Aadmi Party, on the other hand, has not come up with this renewed energy, with all of them out now. There's nobody who's and they have all their people, all their leaders out there to campaign now. It's not just two or three. They have all of them now. Satyendra Jain is out, Sanjay Singh is there, Kejriwal himself is out. So
Yeah.
now they are, a team, as they were. So I think they have an edge. But yes, they also have to account for a certain amount of anti-incumbency, definitely, and they have to
Hmm.
address those issues. But as far as but as far as I see the opposition space, and if the BJP wants to occupy that opposition space, it doesn't seem to have, anything sort of worthwhile in its kitty, in terms of working towards an effective opposition, other than the state president taking a dip in the Yamuna, which everybody knows is a stunt. Nobody
Right.
is remembering that. Yeah.
Right. All right. So, Akash, what would you really say towards the end now? I mean, we've seen how Kejriwal has been attacked several times. Attacked in the sense that how he's been targeted. Attacked is a wrong word. He's been sent to jail, then CBI and all the enforcement agencies have been unleashed. And now we see these kind of attacks happening. What would you really say towards the end? I mean, is it a politics of exaggeration? Is it a politics of insecurity? How would you really sum it up towards the end?
See, Niluji, Delhi is the only state where Aam Aadmi Party is in government and same Aam Aadmi Party is in opposition. And let me prove my point. It is Aam Aadmi Party who raises issues like 60 rounds firing between rival gangs in Delhi Welcome area, where a 22-year-old girl was hit in the chest while she was standing in the balcony. So it is Aam Aadmi Party in government being taking part as a opposition and taking issues of the common man into forefront. It is Aam Aadmi Party who says that why the Farishte scheme, which was a boon for the victim of road accident, being stopped, and it is taking out rallies against it. It is same Aam Aadmi Party who is saying that 450 lab tests being done free of cost, liver function, kidney panel function, glucose, post prandial functions, and number of things. 450 lab tests has been stopped by the LG. So now what happens is that Aam Aadmi Party is in government. Same Aam Aadmi Party is in opposition because it's opposing the LG. The same Aam Aadmi Party is behind BJP legislatures who are in opposition कि नहीं भाई हमारा जो document है वो pass करा दो लेके LG से. So what happens is that in this particular case, anti-incumbency comes down. When the common man sees that this political party who is in government, they are not let to work. This point they have proven very clearly, and this is the problem with Bharatiya Janata Party. BJP, if they are watching your video today, they should learn that if you want your party to have a little bit of birth in Delhi, remove the oldies, bring new blood who are from good faith.
All right, so we'll have to wait and watch how things unfold in Delhi, though Delhi still is few months later, the electoral scene, because we are yet to expect what's going to come out of Maharashtra and Jharkhand. But thanks so much, Rajlakshmi, for joining. And it was wonderful to have you, Akash, on the program. And one appeal to the viewers who are watching this discussion, subscribe to our channel, send us your feedback, and stay tuned to the Federal.